Paul, we're down here at your home gym. It's Amir Khan's Academy, but Joe Gallagher's gym, innit, mate? And we've got a new addition to your team down here with Charlie Edwards.
Yeah, Charlie's in. Good sparring for me. Good. He's good to have around. He's an hard worker. He's a grafter. So it's nice to have in the gym. Don't get me wrong. We're all grafters in here. We all push on for the same thing. But it's nice to have another ex-world champion in the gym and pushing me along, someone around my weight as well. So.
And obviously you've got your big fight coming up. Do you know? I just said to you before. I cover all the small shows and all the VIP shows, so I know you're fighting for the world title, but I don't know who against, where, or exactly when. So fill me in.
Casimero, WBO world champion. I think he's
Is that the kid who beat Charlie?
Yeah, he beat Charlie. Charlie was in his 7th fight back then.
Yeah, I know. I remember it.
Yeah, flyweight. He's a freeweight world champion.
Yeah,
very, very good, very experienced kid. I know I've got a tough task on my hands, but I'm prepared and I'm ready to go to war. It's something I'm looking forward to. It'll be the first time as a professional boxing out of this country in Dubai at the Coca-Cola Arena, so something I'm really looking forward to. And I like that, mate. I mean, I would have loved it at the Echo or...
And this is at bantamweight then?
This is at bantamweight, yeah.
And Charlie, I think his next fight's going to be at bantamweight as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Charlie's next fight's at bantam, but I think he's going down to superfly for titles.
And has he gave you any tips, any insight into him?
I've spoke to him about like what Casimero does well and what he doesn't really like, so we've spoke about that. We've done little bits in sparring as well where Charlie's trying to implement Casimero. We're not going to nail everything down to a T, but little things we can work on and little things we know we'll do, especially by watching him as well of his recent fights.
And how do you feel in yourself? Do you feel you've still got a lot left?
Flying, mate, yeah. Absolutely flying. Can't wait to get.
You look in great shape.
Feeling good, mate, yeah. Best I've felt for a while.
So how long out are we then? Less than 10 days, is it?
I fly out next Friday, so I've got 2 weeks Saturday till my fight.
Right, so this is the final hard week of training.
Yeah, I've got this week, and then next week will be probably an hard week, and I'll just take it down. Then while I'm in.
Is it hard for you to make bantamweight?
Not really, no. Do you know what? Like people say, oh, it's easy. It's hard. It is hard. Don't get me wrong. But as I've got older, I've learned a little bit more each time I've made weight. And the last couple of times I've made bantamweight, I've been an absolute pleasure, mate. I've done it with a smile on my face. I've actually got on the scales and I've smiled. You might not have seen because sometimes I've had a mask on. But yeah, it has been a pleasure making it the last couple of times. Instead of the big weight cut the week before, I've had 3 pounds.
Because there's so many different ways of making weight, and I presume you have to find the one that suits you best.
Yeah, 100%.
I think this has been good for a lot of the young fighters. With these day before weigh-ins that we're in force now on the small hall shows. It's great preparation, even though they're not required for them. It makes no difference, but it does further down the line because they can find what way suits them best.
100%. Luckily enough, I've always had a day before weighing, but as it's been well noted before, sometimes I haven't made weight, but I've had reasons behind that. Like sometimes I've had 4 weeks' notice to drop 2 stone. That was against Rodriguez. But if you give me enough preparation, I'll always make weight.
What weight do you walk around at naturally?
I'll probably walk around at about, if I'm out the gym for 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks a month, I'll walk around at 10 stone 4, which is nearly 2 stone. Yeah. So, but once I'm in the gym and I'm training regular, I'll walk around at probably 9 stone 9.
But you look, compared to a normal person, you'll look ripped even at that weight though, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't say ripped, but I'm in decent shape. I fill out well. I don't get a big belly on me or anything like that. I just fill out well. My shoulders fill out.
Well, what's bantamweight? 8 stone 6, is it?
6, yeah.
So when you step through the ropes after your day before weighing, what are you going to be? 9'4", something like that?
I put a stone on within 12 hours, and then I'll stay around that. Yeah.
Paul, listen. Good luck for then. Hopefully next time I see you, you'll have that big smile on your face and a big belt around your waist, mate.
Hopefully. That's the goal, mate. That's the goal. That's why we work hard.
But actually, no, because the next time I see you might be actually in Liverpool on Friday because your old amateur stablemate Mason Cartwright's returning.
He is, yeah. Best of luck to Mason. I've been watching his clips on Instagram and obviously the stuff he's been doing with you. He's looking good. He's always in good shape, Mason. He's a dedicated athlete.
He was a brilliant asset to Tom Farrell, because I think the preparation that Mason had been preparing him for that ultimate boxer really paid off, especially because he got drawn against Ben Fields. And non-stop in your face, strong.
That's it. That's what Mason's all about. That Mason's in your face, and he's a grafter and always has been. He has been since he walked in the gym. I think he was about 7 when he first walked in our gym. I was already there, and growing up, he's always pushed himself to his limit. So best of luck to Mason on Fridays. Is it?
I was going to say he looked up to you, but then that proved it wrong, because you were on the speedball there and you had a little step.
I'm on a step now, We need to make a smaller speedball for me.
Listen, good luck for the, like you say, 2 weeks on Saturday. And hopefully, when I see you next, you'll have another two. Because you weren't you world champion at bantamweight anyway, weren't you? So a two-time world champion, mate.
That's the one.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Be lovely, mate.
Paul, you take care, mate. Bye bye.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.